it feels like something's dragging. It's just me and off the wagon. So pass me the bottle, 'cause I ain't nearly halfway through trying to get over you.
Well, out back, Jackie, it's starting to open up here.
It is.
Where are we headed? What is this? What is this?
Livestock.
This little cabin way out here. Isn't this funny? There's rocks up here. Someone set rocks on that.
I don't know what this place is.
Let's investigate. Look at the brands up there. So this must be the local area's cattle ranch brands. There's a fire pit. I wonder if she opens up. What do you think? You think it opens?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Nope.
Padlocked?
Padlocked. It's a Forest Service padlock. It looks like there's quite a bit of flies captured in the screen net. Is this just a screen to get in? It is. There's no window pane.
There's a window on this side.
Oh, this one had one pane right here knocked out.
That just leaves.
What, making that noise?
Yeah.
I think so.
There's a bone or something on there. It's part of a bone.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it a big bone?
It was at one point in time.
Outback Jackie's a little nervous about the recent grizzly bear attack. But we're gonna scout ahead a little bit. There's a shed. It's got an open door. Sometimes that's not good. It's just an outhouse. What's going on down there, Outback Jackie? Yep. Wonder why it's left open. Let's close this. Let's do our civic duty. Close that up. So what critter tracks we got here? bit of hay. Huh. Well, at this particular area, I think that concludes our investigation. But
See back?
what do you see back there?
That rock wall looking thing sort of thing?
Is there a rock wall?
I can't really tell if it's something.
You think it's like a structure?
Well, I thought it looks like something's next to it. To me.
Oh.
But I can't tell if it's just a shadow. See what I'm looking at?
I see exactly. I think it's just a old pig. That outhouse door was open. I did my civic duty. I shut that.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it might just be, looks like something from far away.
But yeah, like I was saying, this might be a staging area for the mine where they needed mules, horses, or cattle to sustain operations through food or what have you. And it looks like a pretty old structure. It's pretty cool. It's built to withstand snow. See the large roof and the pitched angle. There's a little fireplace in there, obviously, and interesting area. But let's press onwards and see what we don't encounter in the remote wilderness and the open trails. Look at this. Piece of quartz.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. So there's a lot of shine in this. And we're following the footsteps of an old mining camp. It's really thick too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're about there though. Pretty sure if I'm not wrong.
Wow. Just beautiful. Just a beautiful autumn day. And we're here just kind of investigating around the area, and look at this. There's some old remains of the miners hard at work. These cans are beyond rusted, way older than some of our other cans we come across, but we're gonna kind of venture through here. Look at that roaring stream down there. That's a gold bearing stream. And what do we got here? That looks kind of old. Huh. Look at this beauty though. Let's soak this in before we head into the mine. So this site here is interesting. So you saw the travel on our way in. There was a hydroelectricity dam that ran to the mill, the concentrator mill. There's 45 buildings. Some of them are displaced, but they included an office, an assay office. Everything you would need for almost a self-contained mining community. And there were bunkhouses, cabins. There's going to be relics all over the place. And the first thing and bit of detail that's jumping out at me is this grand entrance. This grand entrance. And at the very top, I don't know if that was kerosene or if that was an actual electric bulb that would light the night in this valley. The only light around for miles. But look at how much time someone spent into connecting or constructing these huge pillars. Granite and quartz. It's just a beautiful little feature of this area. But let's get ahead. Let's explore some of these old relics and artifacts of the times and appreciate it. Now, as you can see, the site does have some impact, human impact for sure, but the infrastructure and mechanical workings left behind are really cool. And you can see the insulators that would run straight down this and connect this almigation of sorts that probably ran from the hydroelectric dam. There's an electric switchboard, and nature's slowly retaking this cabin. What would really get me going, what I'd really like to experience somehow, is an old lantern from the days. An old kerosene lantern that's kind of here. And you can see rodents have been slowly working their way into the abandoned structures. History's holding on. But this is something spectacular. You can see it. It's fenced off, which is a shame, but at the same time, there's liability, there's protection issues, and different things. I hate to see the fencing on these old structures because it's such a unique piece of history. Outback Jackie's blazing ahead. What do you think we got here, Outback Jackie?
It's a pretty neat little cabin.
You think it's a cabin or maybe an assay office?
You know, I haven't looked in the window.
It's at the very start of all this infrastructure, so I'm curious. Is this an assay office?
It's stove in it.
Does it?
Yeah. But it is only a 2-room. Well, it looks like there's a bed in there.
Was there?
Yeah. Door's shut.
Is it?
Yeah, but you can stick the camera in there, I'm sure, or do that too.
I believe this place had either natural gas or hot water and electricity.
Yeah? That chimney up there pretty cool.
I wonder what sort of material is used in the sink. Fiberglass. Now look at this. These are some sizable droppings. Yeah, in the sink. I wonder if this is the crawl space and it's just covered.
It doesn't really look like there's anything below it. You can kind of see underneath right here. I don't think it's dug down.
That was a table.
Yeah,
It's the legs missing.
Like some of this corrugated tin is coming off. You can see there's not anything underneath it. Smell pretty.
An old pine log frame bed.
See the chimney?
I do see that. So there was 2 different heating mechanisms in here. I mean, obviously you'd probably want to be sparingly with the stove here. You know, if it's running off natural gas or whatever combustible fuel they use to heat up their meal prepping systems.
The ceiling's really pretty with the way the wood is preserved up there. The coloring.
It is. Like, this wood has withstood the time, right? This wood, at the very least, I'm thinking is upwards of 100 years old.
And it looks like they probably added electricity afterward. Is that correct, or am I wrong on that?
They did. So 1873, the claim was initially filed with the federal government at this site. And onwards, it kept developing. Upwards of a couple $1 million, primarily gold, was mined here. But that is a good point, because I keep looking at this roof and I think that's an addition from the original construction of this cabin. You see the tin and then the 2x4s, and then you see the original roofing. There's a little bit of a disconnect there. And again, this place did have a sawmill on site. There is in the historical notes of this place, there was a sawmill. So some of this is going to be locally sourced and produced on this site. It was a self-contained mining community. And I believe it was a year-round operation. And our elevation's what, 4,000 or 5,000 feet right now?
Let's see. Oh, I left the phone in the car.
Did you?
I
Well,
think we're higher up than that, actually.
are we?
But not by a crazy amount.
Okay. Look at the flies around this little utility shed.
Go in that. That's the bear spot. Let's just rustle those leaves, I think, right?
I think so.
Then toss a rock at it or something?
No, I think that's what it is. I think the flies are kind of absorbing the heat
That could be.
on this corrugation. Just because they're on their last leg, they're almost done for the season. So this hose right here could have been used for multiple purposes. Whether the mine that's still on site, they were draining it and they had some sort of a pump operation, or it was a fresh water supply, because there was also water sourced here at this site from some sort of a well. But there's a lot of uses. We could go down and figure what this was, but I'm seeing something too. A piece of PVC.
Oh, yeah.
This was a little workshop. I think this had something to do with water.
I'll see in here.
There's a wasp nest
This would
up
be
there.
new, right?
Yeah, this is
Bugs all over this thing.
this is a new set
Well,
here.
not new, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it would have been somewhat added on after the initial claim. So I'm almost certain this here was a cellar of some sorts. If you put explosives in here, because explosives were a way of clearing out rock and doing things, I don't think it would have been the brightest to have all this shrapnel from stone. You'd almost want the explosives underground in a low impact, low humidity, kind of water protected site. And there was gas running to this, some sort of a gas. So this is certainly a cellar function for the mine here. And the roof's caved in. And the gas stub out is right there. But it feels extremely cool in here, just poking my head in this. But she's gone now. Look at her, check it out. Getting her photos. Look out!
What?
Nothing.
That was not funny.
Oh, sorry.
Don't you look out. You're a flathead. Look how this something's fallen down in the tree that's grown through it. You see that?
That is a cool little detail there for this building. Yeah, and you can kind of see the base of the cabin floor, whatever it was. You see this is a rock foundation, rough stone. So this would have been an original. And they probably scaled back operations so much that they didn't need the amount of infrastructure that was here for the workforce and kind of let these go. There's still a lot of tin here. Maybe this would have been some sort of mechanical shop, huh? I'm seeing...
There's something else buried right underneath there. Do you see that?
Yeah, there's... I don't even want to pull this metal cord.
That looks like a snare.
Is that what that is?
It's a snare wire, I think.
You think?
That's what it looks like. I wouldn't pull on it, but...
Yeah, what's it?
It looks like a snare wire to catch an animal.
I wonder...
No, never mind. I thought it was looped around at the end.
I wonder if there's...
I wouldn't mess with that, baby.
What if something went boom?
Then that would be bad.
Look at this old... This is an old, like, insulated log for electricity. Look at the gnarly nails on that.
I don't know if that was too much, but that's cool. That right underneath there. Be really careful.
Yeah.
But it looks like another, whether that's an oven or something like that, just has been crushed underneath there forever.
Yeah. I find that funny. Our funniest find yet is that cellar and that big boulder that just flew off the side of this mountain and landed right here, and someone built a cellar around it. That's pretty cool. Some of these old timers who built these sites had a funny way of thinking, and it actually worked. It was actually common sense, and it worked. And today, no one would ever do that, but it was pretty cool. They saw a boulder and they probably talked with their buddies, hey, let's build a cellar right next to that. That'll work. And they're like, oh, all right. You know, and they went away with it. Oh, look at this. This is the last casualty here. Last standing piece. Fighting for its life. You can see the sections of the house, or cabin, or barn structure right here, kind of put together, fell down. This whole piece right here is still completely intact. So the roof caved in and this gave way, fell. Still together. You see the window right there. There's a little shed down there too. Wonder if that's an outhouse. Well, look at that neat little stone building up there on the hill with the door frame. And this was the front door. You see the roof. See that little path up there out back, Jackie?
Oh, way up there?
Yeah, kind of
yeah.
grades up into the mountains.
You know that's where the mine was?
That or the hydroelectric dam.
That's true. There's some ones above it.
That's just a gorgeous view.
Beautiful day too with the clouds. My camera is happy.
All this birch wood. We have yet to go to that cabin
We
too.
haven't gone to that yet. I kind of want to walk up to these with you just because there's exposed underneath the foundation in there. Maybe some animals.
Yeah.
Outback Jackie is scared of animals.
Path looks decently traveled.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
How these logs are sitting on it too.
Was that just wood?
Yes.
You got me a flashlight, did you?
I have a flashlight in the exploratory bag.
This nail I just found.
Is it modern?
I don't know. It's like very lightweight.
Huh.
Sharp.
That's like a spiral notched wood nail.
Yeah.
I think this may have been the assay office.
I'm right behind you, so I'm just here.
I think there's a good chance that's what this was.
That would make sense to me. Or whoever was like a, I don't know, supervisor, whatever I'm trying to say.
Foreman.
Yeah.
Look at the view too. You'd see the whole operation right here.
Little tiny bits of, I don't know if this was on the wall or on the floors, but one of the two. All over the floor. It's the flooring. It's linoleum. It's pretty cool looking.
Was it linoleum?
Linoleum. See, it's up there more. But it's
You think that was flooring or wall?
Look at it up there.
Look how flat this is.
Yeah.
They made this flat so you could run wallpaper or something.
But I don't think that that's what was on these walls. I think that's the floor because it's over there now.
Okay.
This place is beautiful.
love to. You'd make it maybe a week.
I would just have to make a lot of trips into town.
To get your nails done, your hair.
Girls gotta do what girls gotta do.
You think you'd ever hear from me again if I was up here?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah.
Not very often.
I'd probably get lonely at times.
You'd get hungry and sick of cooking for yourself.
Oh, burn on me. There's a lot of features and cool energy to this place. There's a lot of cool stuff here. You know, in retrospect too, it would have been easier if we just came in this way.
Can you go in that way?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'll come in. I just didn't want to climb. I can't climb up this very well.
The old stamp on these, you see it? Number 12, it says. Yeah. That's just live wire hanging out of the side of this. Not live anymore, but during its time. This window's like doubled. Like a double frame between it.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little easier to go in this way.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This has seen better days. But again, someone chose to use stone. Look at that sparkle on that rock. This is a very well crafted stone wall cellar. I mean, it's in the side of the mountain. That's ground level below it. Looks like there's a decent structure down here that took a little damage from the Mother Nature here. Wow, would you look at that? Huh. It's in its end of life stage here. Another old cabin, or probably some sort of a support structure, because I think we're coming up on the mine here. There's a bunch of tailings and waste rock. Yeah. This is the portal here. Now, just by looking in here, you can see it's pretty solid. Like, those rocks are solid. This, besides this whole entrance here, this portal entryway, and all the framing, that rock back there looks solid. Like, I'd feel good about going back there limitedly in comparison to some of the things we've been in, but this is an actual claim. This is claimed, and unless you know the owner, don't ever go into someone's like own mine. If you do research on mining claims, it's just you want to respect someone's claim. And this isn't abandoned, I don't think. It's not an operation, but this site here, someone has mineral rights to it. Look at the water trickling out. Really would love to go in there, but there's some information that this is owned. Someone holds the mineral rights, so we're not gonna mess with it. Yes? This is all the different layers of earth that has been extracted, and all the waste rock here from the mine shaft we were just at, or at it. Some pretty color.
See how sparkly it is on camera? Very sparkly. It's like quartzite. Oh, look at that one. This piece right here, you try
Yeah.
to move to show them.
This is a nice one in comparison to the other ones. I imagine these pines, look how old they are. They're huge. Provide some cover from the elements in the harsh winters. That's a nice rock. Oh yeah. This is a beautiful area.
Oh yeah. Looks like a little, I feel like a vanity.
I can't tell.
Pack rat?
Yeah.
Or is that birds or pack rat?
I'm not sure.
There's not much other.
Look at the desk built into the wall over there.
It's pretty clean in here.
It really is clean. Like, this one has no impact to it really inside. Yeah, this has linoleum on it as well.
Okay.
That stove's in near perfect condition.
Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. There's some paintings on here too.
A few shelves. Let's check out their view.
Maybe not. I don't fit through quite as sneakily as you.
Some bricks. Old chimney. And I'm built right around the roof. Pretty cool. Huh.
The warning explosive sign back here.
Is there?
I think there's something back there.
So this was the storehouse. Those danger explosive signs. Obviously a relic of the past, but I believe this was explosive storage here. So we're gonna take a peek. Oh, this was the assay office. And they probably stored explosives as well. Look at that. You don't see that at all. You never see the forge here. That's what that would have been. That would have been burning, and they'd have a crucible, and they'd put their samples in to assay the claim. This is cool. Now, I doubt they'd have explosives in proximity just because of the fire, but who knows? Oh, this is where they would have been, I think. in this little cabinet.
I'm pretty sure there's a, I could be wrong. I think it's a cave shaft up there, guys.
There's a caved shaft?
I think so.
Like it's shut up?
There's rocks covering it, but you'll be able to tell better than me. When you go out that other door and look to the left.
Kind of barn door set up on this. This is a really neat building, isn't it?
Super cool.
Their electricity was right there. And the roof's coming down. Oh yeah.
That is?
Yeah, that was some sort of a portal for sure.
Yeah, it caved in though.
Very old,
Yeah.
possibly an original, just an exploratory winds there, but see some of the old infrastructure from it, the old pipe. Moss growing on this. Is that? Yeah, it's way up here. Isn't that cool? And you can see this has been here a very long time, and they actually put tin on the outside of the original logs and added tin to the roof.
Oh shit. Right?
Yeah. It's the old well. Spring-fed mountain well right here. And it run right through here. See the old pipe spigot sticking out? That's what that was. We're approaching a structure here. You can tell it's just about gone. Just about gone. Look at that view though. It's beautiful. A couple old structures. See another gas storage system. Some sort of drum. And look what we got here. Ooh, this one's got a little flair to it too.
A little more modernized, I believe.
I wonder how this fell down. Just rotted at the base.
Oh, that tree?
Yeah, just a whole tree.
That's weird.
That's cool. What's that?
I think this was the noise in here as well. Look how weird it looks from all the weathering.
Oh yeah, it's warped.
Uh-huh.
It's got a bit of a modern touch to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. Careful on this floor though.
Yeah, this was a cabin. This was a worker's quarter. Yeah, this is on its last leg here. It'll be a total loss. I I'd say this winter.
Good chance.
There's nails I'm walking on too.
There's a boot. See it? Look at that. Boot.
Oh, there's a boat.
Moss growing. What a beautiful view behind this, though.
Yeah. I like that they actually painted the door jambs.
Yeah, it's got a little funky flair in here.
It's kind of funny. I wonder why though they'd.
What if it
It drive me nuts.
Yeah. You can't really see it very well in here, but it's all like built-in shelving along the back wall there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It just
Good
looks
eye.
like it's been
Good eye. Yeah.
taken by the rats. Smoking this way past.
Watch out. There's nails on all
I'm
that.
being careful.
That's a really pretty view, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, stunning. There's something else I just saw too down here. Oh, Leash, we got some old furniture. This cabin's beautiful. This is really well kept. Hey, there the other shoe is that matches that one we found. This. This is very, I'd say 60s-esque. 60s-esque,
Oh, that's cool.
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there's shoe.
It's a great little cabin. Look at this. Coming out to work. Coming out to the mines. And then you have this sign right here.
Enjoy, but do not destroy.
Do not destroy your American heritage.
I like that.
That's a great thing. Great sign to have. Should be free for everyone to explore their American heritage. And there the funky light system is. You'd have a switch here. I can't believe those would be exposed. Great cabin.
Left the big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leave